Shall we do?
Everywhere I go, I
Let's do
feel
it. People are
oneness
waiting.
inside me. Just check. Everywhere I go, I feel the oneness inside me.
Shall we do it?
Good. Yeah. Beautiful. Perfect.
Great. So let's make sure that we end latest at 10 too. So we have a little moment in between.
When you behind, you can't see, but we have a whole program going on here. We've got many, many beautiful people sitting there watching us, talking to you. It's
Oh,
really
nice.
nice.
Oh, I heard you're doing a retreat, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Oh, that's so great.
yeah, it's really beautiful.
Well, thank you for taking the time for this. And, I just want to set you up, and then in the future, you can stream to everybody. You know Adele, right? From Unify, Adele. Yeah. So he's a big part of what we're doing, just kind of bringing together a lot of different pages so we can just get the beautiful energy out to more people, and then the consistency. I like how you guys do every Saturday. I also have a yoga class every Saturday, so it's kind of like put it out there, and keep raising the vibration of the planet.
Yeah.
and let's put it out there now because people are waiting.
Oh, so okay. So do you want to we'll do the interview now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
And let's stop at 10 too.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. One
Great.
second. Sorry. Okay.
I thought the fans, not the light. The fans, not the light.
Check it. What?
We're
Yeah,
on.
stopped.
We're live now.
Sorry, she stopped
Oh,
us.
please! I love to have that
Yeah,
continuing.
I know. Deva's watching the clock right now.
No, no, we're live now. I want to just thank everybody for joining. We're sharing this across about 10 different pages and different communities, all wanting to just learn a little bit more about mantras and meditation and how this form of mantra meditation can help them through this challenging time on earth, especially, but any time in life, of course. And I would love to just, first of all, thank you for being here and thank you for holding space on earth. I've been sharing your mantras, listening to your mantras, and singing with your mantras for over 15 years, and it's been a huge part of my own joy of life. And so, thank you for all of your dedication.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah. I'm actually writing a book right now. It's called The Flow State, and we've been including a lot of different masters. And I would love to get a little bit of input from you about how singing mantras and the practices that you share help people to access this energy of flow in their life, and what that means to you as well.
Well, you know, it doesn't have much to do with us. The mantras are so powerful. All you have to do is it's like rubbing the magic genie thing, you know, and then the genie pops out, and that's the mantra, and then you just hold on because you never know where it's going to take you, you know. But you trust in the power. The power of these mantras is incredible. You know, you have to look at mantras as something that was scientifically discovered many, many thousands of years ago, when the rishis, the wise people of India, were experimenting with how sound affects our body-mind organism. And they found through much, let's say, ecstatic exploration, how certain sounds affect us in certain positive ways. And then they went from there to actually refining it to such a degree that they knew how many rounds, how many times that sound needed to be chanted in your body for it to resonate. So it's a scientific, but at the same time, it's totally trippy. It's really, it's an out there kind of science, but it's, you know, it's sustained me and Deva for 30 years now. Deva was born to the sound of the mantras. Her father was chanting them. They chanted it through the birth. And when Deva was born, she was born to the sound of the Gayatri mantra. And she chanted it all through her childhood, you know. And that's proof that it must work, because look how beautiful she is. Look how nice she
I
is.
just need all the help I could get. But because you said flow, and it's really when I chant mantra, and especially when I focus on the repetition of all the 108 cycles, it feels like waves that come, you know, and that actually kind of make my being smooth, and that tune me to that vibration. And it is like that flow, you know, like the flow of the waves actually. That's what came to me. And also I love Mitten's song, Riverman song, which is exactly that. It's all about the flow, you know. And the line he says, it's clean or dirty, you know, it doesn't matter. It's all about the flow, you know. If there's stuff in the water, if there's stuff in our minds floating around, it's okay. If we're in the flow, and the flow is happening through the mantras, through the chanting, because we are increasing the flow of energy in our bodies as well by singing, and that's so tangible. You know, when we stop singing after the chanting, you can just feel the energy flowing in your body.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't sustain ourselves like this if we were just singing pop songs or
What about Beatles songs?
or even Beatles songs.
Maybe Beatles songs you could sustain.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Even the magic of the Beatles songs, there's some emotional content in the Beatles songs. In mantras, zero emotional content. That's what makes us cry. It's beyond our sentiment and our longing for peace, and in whatever way that's expressed in, say, the Beatles music, which is in a way the peak of this. Beyond that is the mantras and the power that they take us to, which is beyond emotion. It's into silence. It's into a place beyond our thoughts, beyond our ambitions, beyond our vulnerabilities, beyond everything. The mantras open the door into an inner peace where there's no, that's your last resort. You know, meditation is not easy. That's why many people don't meditate. It's not easy to sit for an hour and not move and just sit and watch your breath. You know, but that's what it takes. It takes an intense commitment and to move into meditation. And the mantras are like that. They're key so that we can move into meditation having fun. My guru always said, like, have fun with meditation, If it's not joyful, you're not meditating. So,
Yeah, because only when we are enjoying, we're actually in the moment. If we are not enjoying, we are not in the moment usually, then that's when we think, oh, when is this going to end? When can I do something I actually really like doing? But when we're enjoying, whatever we're doing, we are enjoying, we are in the moment, because we are just exactly where we want to be, doing exactly what we want to be doing. So that's where meditation comes in. That's what creates meditation. So that's how meditation can be anything that we do. That flow we can actually tap into through dance, through cleaning the floor, like it is actually available all the time. But with the mantras, we are bringing another sound aspect into the mix, and a healing aspect for the body, and it's a sound medicine.
Sound medicine.
Do you have any story of somebody that you knew about or that shared with you, or even in your own life, where that this mantra medicine did heal? I know there's millions of stories, but if you would share one, I just think it's so relevant, where many people are maybe going through things, whether it's something with the coronavirus or whatever's going on, all the things in the world, but that you can practically heal anything with this type of medicine.
I mean, I'm just looking at, we're in the middle of a retreat here in Costa Rica, so we're going to show later all the beautiful people that are here. And yesterday in the sharing, Gabi came to me and she said, I healed myself of MS through the power of mantra. And 6 weeks of full-on chanting and immersion into the sacred sounds. We actually have had quite a few messages, and people come and say the mantras have saved my life. And sometimes it's been, suicidal thoughts, like feelings of overwhelm and not being able to see any light, any joy, and the mantras have rekindled that. Even so, sometimes just like one time, like somebody had never heard of a mantra before. And she heard the Gayatri, she didn't know what it was about, she didn't even know mantras existed. And some light switched on and gave her that joy, that spark back. And I always feel so humbled when we receive these messages, and I feel like that's like one of these stories is enough
to
justify our existence. It's just, it's so many times, and often it's also after concerts, we've had and then somebody comes, you've saved my life, or the mantras have saved my life, and often I don't have the time to really go into the story, but it's such a huge statement, to hear, and I really want to encourage that, I have another beautiful story of a man who was really suffering from Lyme disease, like to a state of debilitating state. He couldn't really do anything anymore physically, and just focused on the healing mantra, day and night healing mantra, and that opened the door through a magical circumstance of a book actually falling from a bookshelf, opening at a certain page where it says Peruvian herbs or whatever it said, and then another thing that led him to the practitioner who had those Peruvian herbs. Like mantras don't necessarily heal just with a mantra, I just sing mantra and I'm healed, but they open that energetic door for the practitioner to come, or the healing modality to come, or for us to have an insight that needs to be shifted so that we can transform our lives. So we don't know how the blessings come, in what kind of form, but we're opening towards them.
Yeah, I think also on a personal level, I can tell you a story about my own journey, and that was 2 or 3 years ago. I had open heart surgery, and yeah, it's okay. It's easy. It's okay. It was easy, and and
Kind of easy.
kind of easy. But what happened to me after about a week or so afterwards, I was realizing that I couldn't sleep, and I was realizing that my body was traumatized and that the mind was put to sleep when they did the operation, but the body felt everything. And the body was freaking out. It wouldn't let me sleep. As soon as I started to disappear into sleep, it would jump me back into consciousness until I was going crazy. Just couldn't sleep. And the way that I dealt with that was I used to cover myself up and tremble and shake, and just tremble and shake and tremble and shake for hours, and just tremble and shake, and not just laying down and allowing the body to freak out. And the body did this for a few days, and I could feel that it was the trauma, and I could feel that it was leaving me. So every day I would encourage myself to cover myself up and experience the body, just allowing the body to freak out and to tremble. And it came to a peak when one night when it was just so difficult for me to sleep that I started to kind of just cry and cry. You know, I was just I just didn't know what else to do, and Deva was holding the space for me, and I just spent all night long sobbing and crying and screaming and throwing things at the wall. You know, it was really an intense catharsis, but it was the peak of this journey that I'd been on. And I said to Deva at the height of that, in the middle, which actually it was kind of dawn, and I said to Deva to put on our recording of the Gayatri mantra, because felt myself coming down, and I needed the medicine, and I needed to come down into my own inner peace again. And she put the Gayatri mantra on, and it was like rose petals. It was just like there was a perfume in the room. They were like rose petals, and I lay down on the bed with Deva in my arms, and we just curled up and we drifted off to the most beautiful sleep. And when we woke up, the Gayatri was still playing, and I realized that was my rebirth. The sun was coming through the window, and I woke up and realized, oh, that's my rebirth. And all the trauma left me, and within 6 weeks we were back doing concert tours. And you know, and I haven't stopped since. And you know, so it's only through the mantras, really, and Deva. I'm not sure which is most important in my life, the mantras or Deva.
Deva is a mantra.
Deva is a mantra. Actually, that's really true. That's really true. The Gayatri mantra is in her blood and bones. It was at the conception, you know. So it's just.
We don't know that.
We can hear that.
Actually, she didn't ask her parents that. She didn't really want to know about.
That's a beautiful. Thank you so much for that story.
Thank you.
I have to say, I love your song. The Magnificence and the Ocean, and I just feel when I listen to you both, it puts me directly into that infinite time space beyond thoughts and into that realm of pure God consciousness. And you're such a gift. So thank you so much for sharing your story and for going through that. And thank you.
Thank you, Dashama. Beautiful to meet you. First time.
Yeah.
So
And I know we're going to be in just a few minutes. You're going to do the live concert. So we're already live across all the pages. So if you
let's just keep it. We just turn our video off for a few minutes.
we'll just pause it, and then you're going to come and begin.
Yes, great. See you soon.
Ma, and then there's the breath, and those three Holy Trinity expressions will take us deeper into ourselves. And try and breathe in rhythm with Deva as she chants, because that will give us the sense of a pulse across the world. We are all connected in the chant. We are all connected in the breath. And we are all connected in the heart space that we feel for each other. We are blessed family. And although we don't know each other personally, we are connected through the mantras and through our breath and our intention and our voice. So take a moment to tune into the fact that there are many thousands of us right now in this space together. And if that doesn't make you smile, I hope it does.
Mm-hmm.
A sense of the beautiful Gayatri Global Sangha. After the chanting, we will move into the Gayatri mantra together and chant the sacred mantra together. And try and do with your eyes closed.
And with your gaze lifted up to your third eye chakra,
there's a light of the Gayatri already there.
let's take a deep breath and breathe out. And a deep breath.
Deep breath.
Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodaya. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam With your eyes closed, relax everything. Everything that you can consciously relax. Your shoulders, your forehead, your neck, your mind, your mouth, your belly. Your breath.
Feeling the inner smile that we have, consciously evoked. It's an inner smile. It's a collective experience. It's a communal experience. We support each other in this way. Stay connected to the Gayatri mantra, and you find your mind is wandering, just come back to the Gayatri. And your third eye, full of light, the light of the Gayatri.
And as we've said before, when we bring our presence to the moment, then we show up, then we are actively joining the circle around the planet that we're all forming. We need to bring our presence, and the presence is just to be in the moment and to not underestimate our power and our power of intention. Every one of us is a really essential part of the circle. can even envision that we are holding hands or making a circle, hugging each other around the planet, all of us. I would like to restart Instagram because it's only 5 minutes left. And we have
Never saw
some stuff. So I'm just going to restart our Instagram session because otherwise it turns off. So give me one moment.
Bye-bye, Instagram. Thanks, guys. Thank you all for joining us. Let's join in Namaste. So this beautiful mudra here, Namaste, is a connection to everybody across the world who's joining us right now. This is us joining together to honor each other and to reassure each other that you're not alone here. There are many kindred spirits supporting you and holding the space for you to grow whichever way you need to grow. And this is a great gift that the mantras are giving us, that we can be together like this. So I think we're going to turn the camera around so you can see our beloved family here. It's such a beautiful Costa Rican experience. We so love the Costa Rican people here. It's so beautiful. So, Deva.
You take Instagram, I take Facebook.
Okay.
And then we take Berlin.
We take Berlin.
Straight so you don't get dizzy. Actually, you just see a little bit against the light. They're all there a little bit in the shadow.
You can give us a little wave, you guys. Yeah, that's nice. Look at the energy.
Yeah, that's it. Now I can see it. Anyway, it is just what it is. You can.
Okay.
See you.
Namaste.
Okay.
See you down the road. Stay. Keep shining your light. And remember.
Remember everything.
Just remember. Thank you guys for staying with us. That was so nice to have you with us. Usually we're just alone, me and David, talking to ourselves. That was so nice.